Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're right back with you. We had a short break for the sponsors and make the show possible. And we just before that, we get a call from the guy himself, who Mr. Campbell, who operates the service to Grenada, and he said that within the next 10 to 12 days, the product's going to be in Grenada. So I think we have to take it that that's what's going to happen. We got a text that came in about a ferry service from Anegada, and the texter was saying that instead of they wanted to go to Virgin Gorda, and they have to come to Tortola and then find their way to Anegada, and the ferry's passing Virgin Gorda on the way to Tortola, so they want to know why they can't just get dropped off in Virgin Gorda. Now I don't know the detail of the agreements with the various ferry companies, and I don't know what role Port Authority is playing with that, because I know that they have to have the schedule approved by the Port Authority. So it may be that they're contracted to go from Tortola to Anegada and Anegada to Tortola. That might be one of the problems.
Courtney, that guy, for the folks who are watching, who might have some concern, they probably didn't know his last name, they know his first name. Sean Campbell, he mentioned his name tonight. He wants folks to know that the product will be there in 12 days. He said he's just waiting for some gas right now. Apparently he's trying to get some money together. So, ladies and gentlemen, his phone number is 541-7504. That's the number he called from. He said he's answering that phone all day long. I still will advise people, Courtney, get together and make some noise with the authorities, because if he's doing legitimate business and going forward, Courtney, there's a local company here in the BVI, the Chalwell buys them. They ship down island. Okay. I'm wondering why, if you got legitimate business, shippers already, that going down island already, why didn't he contract some of them? Maybe the price might have been too high. I don't know. But they're already here. Why do we have to look for Dominican companies or, people who probably didn't have any track record?
Yes.
It sounds like something really went bad with whoever he was trying to contract. He said he has his own boat, but he just needs money to fuel it up and get it going.
Sam, something that I keep thinking about too is insurance. Why didn't he take out some insurance?
Yes.
Because if he had some insurance, the insurance will take care of the unforeseen problems.
But I'm asking you, Courtney. Yeah. There's an act. You have to declare the stuff going out. No.
Yes. Let's go to the phone. Good evening. You're re-speaking mind. Go right ahead, please.
Yes, it's me again. I was listening to Sean. Sean is telling a lot of lies. He's lying a lot.
Okay.
Because when this problem come up with Sean, a boatman from Grenada called Sean and tell Sean, look, he understand you're having some problems and he had this cargo for Grenada. He would leave Grenada and go up to St. Martin and collect the cargo and bring it down. He said to the man that that's okay, he done sign a boat already. That was around the 15th of last month. Right? He said he signed a boat and it will be leaving the next day. He texted everybody in Grenada, let them know that the boat will be in Grenada. The boat didn't show up to last week. He texted and said that the boat will be in Grenada Tuesday. That was Tuesday gone. He texted my daughter. She phoned me. She said, Mommy, look, I got a text from the man and he said the boat will be in Grenada Tuesday. I said, child, wait on me and I will let you know whether you should go to Grenville or not. The boat did not show up. Somebody called him here and asked him, Sean, why are you lying? Why are you lying? They said the boat will be in Grenada Tuesday. My aunt leave after they walked to go Grenville to collect the things and the boat wasn't there. He said, okay, it will be there Friday. That was yesterday. My daughter left for day work yesterday. She spent whole day in Grenville waiting on that boat. no boat. Instead of that, Sean had an announcement on the radio saying that the boat will be leaving on the 1st of June. He even left the phone number to call. I called Sean about 50 times yesterday. He never answered that phone. Other people that put things on the boat, Sean know their number. When they call him, he is not answering the phone. The police called him how many times? He knows the police number. He is not answering the phone.
Well, I think we're going to go back to what we had said earlier. You guys need to get together and
right? Some kind of bubble working there.
Yeah, you need to get together, talk to each other, and form a way of getting, getting some kind of satisfaction.
Carl, all I could tell you, if it was me, if it was me personally, I would try to get with the people that I could identify that have the same problem, and I would definitely get the police in here to verify that the cargo is in St. Martin, because I personally I don't like the idea of maybe the guy's telling the truth, maybe he's having a hard time. Again, there's companies right here in the BVI that are already doing business down island. I'm sure he could have used one of them. They're more reliable, they got a lot more boats. So something to me personally don't sound right. Something don't sound right.
Yeah, something fishy. I said to Sean, Sean, I have things on the boat that I have a wedding coming up, and I go through a lot of expense to buy the stuff to put on the boat, and I don't want when they reach things spoil and things mash up. He said to me, oh, you want to get it in time, but if you get anything mash up, just contact me. When everything does break up, he can't pay to take me money already. He won't pay me nothing for them things when everything mash up and what's spoiled.
Well, his last name is Campbell. Or Campbell. So, I don't stop doing what you have to do.
I would not.
You need to go to the authorities and let them investigate the situation, because, again, if he's legitimate, then he'll be cleared. If he's not legitimate, the authorities will be involved, and they need to be involved, because there's a lot of, it sounds like there's thousands of dollars worth of product sitting in some warehouse on the French side in St. Martin, and you need your stuff Grenada.
Where I realized that it was a scam, because when I look at the receipt that he gave me, he didn't have his business logo on the receipt, and it was strange. I said, how come you don't have this business logo on the receipt? Why you don't have no letterhead on the receipt? What kind of receipt is that? All of them, because Sean know he's trying to tie up people's head, but he won't tie up my head, because I go get him. I'm going to get him.
Well, I'm sorry to hear what you're going through. That's terrible, though.
Yeah, that's terrible.
That's really bad.
Yeah.
So, you did the right thing. You called in, you initiated the conversation. Somebody that knew him called him and said to him that he needs to call the station and kind of cool things down. I don't know him. I don't ship anything off island like that, but I'm very sympathetic with you, because obviously you're trying to help somebody back home. You said you have a wedding, and that's an important event. So, like I said to him, that it's really not your concern how, what problem he's having. He showed you that he could get your product to the destination, and you have a right now to be angry and upset. I can't be on his side. I mean, now he's sitting here telling me he's waiting for gas to get the boat going because he finally got money to buy a boat. To me, that just doesn't sound right. And there's a lot of things going on right now in the Caribbean. You've got to be careful.
Something stinks. Because if you don't have money to buy gas, well,
how he buy a boat? The same money he used to buy the boat, he could have contracted a shipper, and the same person you said that was going for nothing, he could have just paid that guy a little something to ship the product down. He's already losing money, he said, so lose money and get the people product there, and make sure when you do the business again, you do it right. So, I don't know, something don't sound right.
In any case, I thank you very much for your help, because if I didn't call the show, and somebody else didn't call the show, we would have never heard his voice.
That's right. Absolutely.
Thanks.
Speak your mind.
All right, thanks for calling.
You're welcome.
Courtney, before we jump the gun again, I was reading on the blog the loan, the CDB loan was England finally approved and give permission for a local government to go ahead and accept that loan.
Okay.
So hopefully we'll see some work done on sewage project and some of our infrastructure, the roads. I mean, you're advocate for good roads.
Yeah.
And the roads right now, hopefully we get some needed attention, and we'll get some reflectors and stuff on the road down West End and so forth.
Yeah.
The lines, I got to tell you, in the middle of the road in some of the areas has really been helping.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes I get blinded and all I do is look at those lines, man.
Yeah.
And they're a huge help. So if we could do more of that, that'd really, really be a big help. So
well,
I'm glad to see that.
I'm going to comment on two things. One is I definitely would like to see us get some smoother roads, but I guess that's in time to come. The marking on the road, I know during the last government they changed the road, the marking from white to yellow. I haven't seen much yellow going down as yet, but I guess we'll see that in the future to come. I don't know if they're going to change it back to white, but white or yellow, I agree with you. We need to get more marking on the road, in the middle of the road, so that people keep on their sides. I've seen that some of the gut cleaning has already started, and that is a good thing, because I was sometime about 2 weeks ago we were talking about it on the show that the hurricane season is coming up, and it's a good idea to clean all the guts and ensure that the water coming, when we have the heavy rains and stuff like that, the water flows freely and prevent flooding. So I see some of that work has started, and it needs to be continued, so that we could be in a better position, if God forbid and we get some hurricane force winds and rain. So, I'm hopeful that Sam, we need to talk a little bit about two things that are coming up as well. One is the small. We have a car? Yeah, let's go ahead to the car. Good evening. If you speak your mind, go ahead, please.
Yeah, Courtney, are you talking about road and yellow and white?
Yes.
No place in the world I travel, I see speed bump, black and yellow. When Jesus Christ world, they get black from?
Well, but you're touching on a sore right now, because I don't like speed bump at all.
Yeah, so, but then what I'm saying is that the speed bump supposed to be bright yellow. In St. Martin, you got some of them go right down there by Flawn the times that you like St. Martin. I stretch a road down there. And the bright yellow, you can see them at distance. And I also have reflectors on them.
And also, well,
just last week I was in Thomas, when you turn off from Donut Housing Project, you go in there,
yeah.
A whole set of them going down the road. But you can't miss them, they got a bright yellow. Black, you ever see a black is a bright color?
No. Well, I heard them talking about sleeping police. Maybe that's what they're talking about.
No, man, for God's sake, the speed bump supposed to be yellow.
It's supposed to be.
They have some going in Coastal there.
Yeah.
In front with Ham Place to
I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
You see that they're there.
You don't know that they're black and
they paid, they maintain somebody else to the government.
And they bump.
Because you got a lot of women here driving pregnant. When they hit one of speed, when that child come out from the same time. Hey? I can't understand why it's really going on Tatona.
Yeah.
And the government making so much money. Out of them big trucks, someone another year that's paying $200 a road.
Right.
Why the government can't have somebody give them two machines, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday in one village, Thursday, Friday, Saturday in the next village. They've got to be maintained.
Yes.
They're more dangerous doing there without maintaining that they can maintain. Because when you see them, you hit them, you feel down up the edge of the crap. You either been transmission gone, engine mount something gone.
Yep, I agree with you. We need to. With the whole issue of maintenance has look like it has gone through the window. Because I was listening to some of the debate in the House, and they was talking about maintenance of some of the facilities that the Recreation Trust were supposed to be maintaining, and it seems like they're not doing such a good job of maintaining. Take a look at the Cultural Center. I mean, I show it to a couple of my colleagues, and I say, look, they have trees growing in the roof, and that is a government building. And we have dropped the ball on maintenance terribly.
French, Courtney just texted the French side doesn't have a waterfront.
A warehouse.
A warehouse
So
on the waterfront.
no way in hell he can pay for it if he can't buy fuel and then publicly talk about buying a boat. Still thinking people stupid.
Wow.
Seems like it's an ongoing saga. I think it's I am one of those people, Sam, who believe that we should have never gotten rid of the federal boats that were in the Caribbean that used to sail all the way from Grenada up to Bahamas.
You know you're old when you're talking about those kind of things. You know that, right?
Not necessarily. You could read books too. You know,
Yeah.
No, but the point is, right? It was a way of transporting throughout the Caribbean.
Yes.
But I do agree with you, though. We have people here in these Virgin Islands who offer boating services that are unbelievable, boat and air freight.
My good friend them from Eastern have a lot of boats, and I believe, I know for a fact they have boats that go down island, down to the other Caribbean islands, and that's one of the things they do. So people sending their product down there, you know, I hate to say this too, you know, Courtney, but some of the people who are probably being scammed right now, or if they're not being scammed, who are being taken advantage of or feel disappointed, some of them are probably using this company because they thought it was cheaper.
Yeah, probably. You have a call. Yeah, good evening. You're free to speak your mind. Go right ahead, please.
Hello, good night.
Good night.
Yeah, I just calling about this Sean, this man Sean.
Yes.
Yeah, I just want to say something, right? I happen to deal with him already. I don't know he don't know me. And I asked by my neighbor deal with him all the time, and he gave me the number, and I had a barrel was sent to Jamaica. And I called him, and I asked him when he ship, then go have a ship out. And he said, this afternoon, 4:30. And I said, bye, I at work, and I want my barrel to go, and I can't come down there. No. He said to me, if you get the barrel to me, I don't know, you know, he don't know me. But he said, just get the barrel to me, and I will send the barrel. I asked somebody to bring the barrel without not even a cent. He said to me, well, you could bring the money and pay me. So I don't know, I don't think he is dishonest. Trust me.
So where's your barrel?
I don't know, even though I don't know you, and he don't know me, and I don't know.
Where's your barrel?
Pardon me?
Where is your barrel? Where's your goods?
It reached Jamaica. It reached Jamaica in a month.
In Jamaica already?
Yeah, he was sending shipment to Jamaica.
And
Not even a lock. He even locked the barrel for me.
What month was that?
It was October last year.
Well, October, it sounded like he didn't have any problem with boat. It sounded like this year he has a problem with the boat.
Well, I don't know. Well, if he have a problem with the boat, I don't really know, and I can't really say, but I believe he's telling the truth. Because what I say, he don't know me, I don't know he, and he just tell me, get the barrel to me, just get the barrel to me, and I will send it for you. And I get the barrel to him without he get the money. 2 days after I send the money for him. You understand that sometimes, you know, people are humans, and sometimes you have to know how to deal with them. Because I believe he's telling the truth. Well, if 12 days time, and if the people them don't get their stuff, well, they go have to deal with him. You understand?
Yeah, I hear you.
Give him some time, because I don't know him, you know, and he don't know me, and I deal with him. I just have somebody drop the barrel by him, and he send my barrel home for me.
Well, in order
get my barrel not even open, they don't open it.
In order to have a balanced point of view, we need another person like yourself to call in and tell us about what a wonderful experience they've had. Because the two other people who have called so far, the fight is on one side. On the other side, that's saying, where's my product? You know, I'm not getting satisfaction. The stuff was sent 2 months ago. They're getting a lot of messages. You've been very fortunate. You had a very good experience, and we get that all the time. We get good and bad. So far we've had 2 bad and 1 good. So we need to tip the scale some more. You understand what I'm saying? Nobody here on this show is advocating that he's not telling the truth. That's not what we're advocating. We're not saying that. I don't know the guy. People calling and saying that they're having a situation. And you know, they have a situation because their product hasn't been delivered. You said you got yours delivered in a month. It's been 2 months for them.
Okay, it's true, that's true, but what I'm saying, they could just wait on the 12 days and see what. When the 12 days pass and you don't do whatever,
then call back.
Say, well, they could take action and do whatever, but I think 2 months is a very long time, and my buyer went all the way to Jamaica, and I got it, but what I'm saying...
You imagine if you were people in Jamaica waiting for the wedding gown or some food, because you probably sent a lot of different things in the barrel, right? Let's be real.
Yes, yes.
Hey, so you imagine all those folks you have home, them nice people who are home, depending on your granny, you know, you could be a grandmother to some people, your mom to some people, and they're back there waiting on that stuff. And 2 months later, it's not in sight. And this lady, one of the ladies that called, said her daughter went to the station to wait for the boat, and she's disappointed the stuff didn't show up. So you could imagine how they feel, right? You probably would have felt the same way.
I understand.
Okay.
I know, I understand.
Okay. Well, we're gonna hold him at his word. He's a nice guy. He has a serious problem. He's trying to walk it out. But in the future, ladies and gentlemen, we got shipping companies right here in the BVI. You don't have to go anywhere around the corner and put nothing on no trailer. Talk to them. It might cost you a few dollars more, but you're getting what you pay for. If you're getting guaranteed, you're getting insurance on your product. Because I don't know if any of your stuff was insured. If it wasn't, shame on you. If it was, you could claim on your insurance, go claim on your insurance and try to get the stuff down there. So thank you for your call.
Okay.
And next time, don't call us on no black number. We want to know who you are, okay? Don't call us on no black number.
Okay. All right.
Thank you for calling.
All right, bye-bye.
Yeah, have a blessed night now.
You do the same.
Okay.
Well, there was a nice lady, you know, she had a good experience.
She had a very good experience.
And we're grateful. At least, ladies and gentlemen, at least you know the guy is doing legitimate business. This lady said she did a transaction and went all the way to Jamaica. She didn't have any problem. Unfortunately, we got us some other people who are having a problem. Sean, do your best. Help these people. Obviously, you know, you got a lot of unhappy customers. It ain't gonna help your business grow if you can't rectify this problem as soon as possible. I'm sure you know that. So.
Yeah. Good evening. You speak your mind. Go right ahead, please.
Yeah. Hello. Good evening.
How are you?
Evening.
Not too bad. That lady that's just calling me from Jamaica, she had a good experience.
You need to turn your television down.
Yeah, that lady that calling me from Jamaica, she have a good experience. But listen, imagine Elisa does come here every month. And when they tell you they're reaching a certain destination, a certain time, they're reaching there. If they bring down someone, they make sure that they get on a boat right away to ship your thing them to your destination. 2 months is too long for them people. Some of the people think things spoil.
That's true. The perishable things would have already spoiled. That's true.
And by tossing, you might get bottle inside there with liquid, the bottle of bus, drain out and whether rice or sugar, them people can't use them.
That's true.
Don't get preparation, don't get them people stuff to the destination.
Especially the lady said somebody was
waiting for a wedding.
you know,
Yes.
somebody was offering. Yeah.
Well.
That is way too long. 2 months, please let them go read St. Vincent Trinidad.
And come back.
Back up here by Wednesday.
I hear you're making an advertisement for Elita, but I take a point.
Well,
You understand? That is too long.
keep making that advertisement. At least we know who's reliable.
Right. But the only thing, if they don't go Grenada, they had another boat that used to go to Grenada. Then people should really contact back the boat agent to bring back the boat there.
Yeah. But we're also telling you, we know we have local boats there that could go anywhere you want them to go.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
That's right. We got local shippers ship anywhere in the world, right there.
If that's fella know he gets scammed from the boat. He's supposed to take the people them cars down.
Yeah.
He should have contacted a car vessel from here to tell them people's stuff because he don't get paid.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you can jump up and down for the people them money looking for that when their thing perishing.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you very much for your call. You made a good contribution.
Keep advertising.
Yes, Sam. At this time in the show, we're gonna have to take a break for those good sponsors that make the show possible. We're gonna take a break and we're gonna be right back.